they're going to stop them winning it again. The biggest threat could come from Bijokas and Daniute, but the Caribes have the crowd behind them, and that can make a difference.
Slow Foxtrot, solo performance.
Well, first in the final is the individual pairs Slow Foxtrot, and first to take to the floor are Marat Gimaev and Alina Basyok of Russia.
Well, they must be very excited to make their first world standard final. They've got everything to gain, nothing to lose. Of course, they're former world 10 dance champions, so they're very experienced.
Yeah, and I believe they are one of the most improved standard couples at the moment.
That's why a little stiff in the back, a little bit weighted for me.
Yeah, there are some postural issues still to be sorted out. The relationship of the head to the upper torso, maybe not quite right, but beautiful feet. And they have the ability to time things exquisitely. Nice extension through the feet on the feather finish.
And as a couple, they're enjoyable to watch. They've got great chemistry between them both.
What they do have, they have exquisite taste in terms of choreography. Never do anything vulgar for a cheap piece of impact.
Very musical. That's being a good 10 dancer, I think. Quality comes out.
Well said, Alison.
Thank you.
Yes, certainly a stylish performance from the 3x10 dance world champions, who are enjoying the challenge of the standard competition.
World Standard is a great championship in every dancer's schedule for the year, and we look forward really to hit for the place in the final.
I feel that we have quite a strong image of men and women, a small lady and a strong big man, so I feel it's not only the image but also the real atmosphere between us, so I think it's really strong for us.
Now, in the slow foxtrots, it's the German couple of Benedetto Ferrugia and Claudia Köhler.
Really suave he is, isn't he, as he walks on.
So they choose also to start with classic basic figures. You see the extension of the feet there as they stroke the floor, enabling the couple to move smoothly without any loss of control. Some pivots and spins to add relief from the linear movement.
I find the dress just a little too long. I miss the quality of her feet. I think she needs that dress so busy. Just too good. Certainly making this look effortless, aren't they?
Well, as you can hear, the crowd really loved that performance, and there's no great surprise because the couple represent the local Krefeld club.
It's our club which is organizing, so a lot of people will come, will watch us, so I think yeah, will be quite a lot of public which can be behind us, so this can help to the couple.
I always hope that there are a lot of public in every competition, basically, because I think that this gave to every couple the possibility to dance the best and to give a show, really.
And now on with the slow foxtrots and Paolo Bosco and Silvia Pitton, the Italian couple.
Another couple I think have greatly improved. Not such busy choreography, softened a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, this is more towards classic style, which they seem to avoid for so long.
Dancing very calm tonight.
I agree.
Very stylish lady. All the couple so far interpreting his music so well.
Thank you.
Well, now the spotlight falls on Arūnas Bizokas and Edita Daniute, last year's runners-up from Lithuania.
Change of dress, this is better. Lovely start to this. Again, chosen that basic combination. Quality.
Yes, this looks very good indeed. Seamless dancing. Moving from foot to foot without you being able to see the weight change. That is the aim of every great Foxtrot dancer. And yet still great body rhythm. The body surging from foot to foot. It's very pleasing to see that so far the choreography has been very good indeed. Seems to have come away from a few of the extreme things we saw a year or two ago.
This is a great example of choreography.
Yes, I would agree.
Well, now the ones they all have to beat, the defending champions.
Looking very relaxed. Wouldn't believe they're trying to defend their title, would you?
Joya still has some postural things to sort out.
Yeah, I'd agree tonight. She does look even more than I think in the past, actually.
Beautiful feet, particularly from the boy. It's very difficult to turn easily when the spine is distorted. Very difficult to let the shoulders move easily from one movement to the next.
Great control there.
Well, I think the reception gave it all away. It's the Germans again. It's the Caravais.
The crowd is certainly enjoying it.
They're really responding to this crowd as well. Beautiful dancing.
Yes, it's true to say that there's not a great deal between these couples in Foxtrot. They all have something very good to offer.
Slightly different styles on each of them.
But all generally in a classic mould, I would say.
Yeah. The judges have really got a tough job tonight.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I would expect to see divergence within the marks.
Danke. Slow Foxtrot.
Well, as ever, the judges get a chance to compare and contrast as we see the slow Foxtrot with the group.
I think they're going to need this opportunity on these performances tonight.
This is vital, because to really judge the quality, look at the two couples there doing the same figures. When they're side by side, you can really judge the difference in the quality of the movement, the musical expression, the volume of movement, the ease of movement. It's vital that you have the couples on the floor at the same time.
I don't think I've seen these two dance so well, the German pair.
I think the lady has particularly improved.
Ines and Adita are really challenging, doing their best.
Thank you.
Well, this is how the judges scored the slow Foxtrot. Any surprises so far, Alison?
Well, big surprise, the German pair taking the Foxtrot from the Lithuanians. That's the first, so what's to come. And the Russian, their first final look, and their fifth in the first dance.
And straight on to the group Waltz, and once again the reception gives it away. It's the German couple of Farrugia and Köhler.
They started off with a beautiful natural turn, closing the feet perfectly, and again, matched footwork. Very nice to see.
Of course, this is their first world standard final as well.
Yeah, and they look not overawed at all. The more I look at the final, the more I'm aware of the closeness of the competition, really from 1 to 6.
I would agree with that. Super.
This is the other German couple, probably in with a better chance.
Well, they have the form, certainly. They've been in the final for some while, and with the crowd behind them, they're dancing very well indeed. It looks a slightly softer approach than their previous performances, which is always good. The back lines look less stressed.
I would agree with that.
And the crowd is certainly playing their part, even in the group competitions. The Italians again, Bosco and Pitton.
Good devil play there.
Certainly far less aggressive than I've seen them on earlier occasions, and this makes it better.
I think they've greatly improved.
Well, here's how it stacks up for the waltz. The Italians, the Swali and Girasli pairing, still way out in front. Can anybody stop them? And pretty much the same at the bottom half.
Tango.
Well, now time to up the tempo with the group Tango. And the first couple we're looking at are the defending champions.
Very musical beginning there.
good at the quick, intricate movements. I must say I'm worried by the posture tonight though. That does offend slightly. It's rather exaggerated.
Oops, a little bash there. Not disturbed though. Just pick it up, find some space, and carry on. The judges don't really take any notice of that. They're just so skilled that he can continue. I think the floor craft's been very good in this competition so far.
Yes, because the floor is not large, I have to say. So they've done rather well to avoid each other.
Sasha and Natasha got the whole floor.
Yeah, got it all to themselves now.
They're all giving it some now.
Oh dear.
Got to be careful not to get too ragged though. Try too hard sometimes, it's a trouble.
Well, yes, when one does that, one loses quality, of course.
Well, the scores for the tango. The Italians coming out on top again, but there is a bit of a surprise here.
Yeah, Lithuanians only the top three. They'll be worried about that. Here they are now fourth. So for someone who's trying to win the competition, this is catastrophe.
Got a mixed bag of marks, as you can see, from 2s to 6s.
Well, now it's on to the group Viennese Waltz.
Be great to compare their big swings in this, really.
Well, you have a very good opportunity in Viennese Waltz because, of course, they can only dance a limited number of steps. So you get a direct comparison of the way they're turning there, for example, in the fleckerel. Now when they do reverse turns and natural turns, you get a direct comparison of the quality of the action. It's not hidden in any way by clever choreography.
Well, Lena's lost her neck, her position here. She's going to struggle now. Really looks painful now.
Yes, if there's any postural problems at all, it will always show during the course of a long competition. Put too much strain.
And time now to get the scores for the Viennese Waltz. Once again, the Italians out in front, the Lithuanians coming back in there, second, and the Germans in third. The other Italian couple in fourth, the other German couple in fifth, and the Russians still hanging in there, but in sixth. Well, now it's time to look at the individual couples in the Quickstep. First up, the Italians, Bosco and Pitton.
This is a new style for them at the beginning, isn't it, Michael?
Yeah, total change. Well, they must be listening to some of the criticism they've had recently, or over a period of time, really. Totally different choreography.
Nice combination.
Yeah, dancing very well. All that horrible aggression seems to have gone. The very hard look about the back. Much better.
Like a new couple, don't they?
Next to show us their skills at the Quickstep are the Russians, Marat Gimaev and Alina Basyuk.
Lovely foot speed and togetherness there.
Yeah, the rhythm not altogether clear, I felt, on that opening figure. Now it's much better. This is the great thing about this dance, of course. You've got these lovely changes of rhythm. The rhythmic patterns are so interesting, the foot patterns are interesting, and the patterns around the floor are interesting, and we weave these together to make an interesting dance.
Sascha und Natascha Karabal.
Yes, the home favourites, German brother and sister Sascha and Natascha.
They're really performing tonight, and who wouldn't with that support they have?
They look as though they're enjoying themselves, don't they? But in this dance, certainly not losing any quality. So it's easy to let the crowd sort of overrun you, really, and lose control of the dance, but they're certainly not doing that. Very good. And the rhythm very clear to read.
Using the floor so well. From start to finish, this is the same energy throughout. Very good. You should be pleased with that.
Danke, thank you.
Well, the applause keeps on coming because now it's the local heroes, Benedetto Ferruccia and Claudia Köhler.
Shot, you had some idea of their speed over the floor. Certainly flying, aren't they?
Thank you.
The Lithuanian challenge now from Bižukas and Daniute.
So of course they're unaware of their marks.
Right.
Yes, it's always worth pointing that out, isn't it, Michael? That in fact the couples have no idea, except in their own mind, where they're placed.
No, I think it's just as well, so that they can concentrate on the artistic aspects and not get too involved in winning a competition, or indeed losing it.
Well, these two will certainly be out to win it.
Absolutely. Of course, they're carrying that fourth in tango, which is going to be tough.
I tried a little too hard tonight.
That's always a danger, of course.
Benedetta looking very pleased with herself, as well she might.
Danke, thank you.
Well, the ones they all have to beat, the Italian champions.
Very crowd friendly there, Quickstep. Feels clearly in the lead, strong in every dance. They don't have a weak dance, do they?
No, they must be very confident. I'm always struck by the beautiful footwork. That's their strongest suit, I would say. I have to say, I have seen them dance better, I have to say that.
Yeah, I think I would agree tonight. Bit of gapping going on.
But they have a lot of form
and
behind
Joy's
them.
neck a little bit short tonight, isn't it?
Correct, yeah. But they'll compete to the very last. Great competitors.
Danke, thank you. And that all couples have their floor craft. Once more, Quickstep. Your last dance.
Yes, the last chance for all the couples to impress as we see the group final of the Quickstep.
Well, I think it's been such an exciting final.
Yeah, two things are outstanding for me. First of all the couples are choosing to dance much better choreography than 1 or 2 seasons ago. I think the trends are very, very good. And the other thing that strikes me is the evenness of this final. From 1 to 6, not huge gaps.
It's going to be a great battle in the future.
Absolutely, it's all there to be played for. Now they need floor craft with 6 couples dancing Quickstep on fairly small floor. They've got to duck and weave a bit.
And they're doing very well. Such stamina and strength they all have. Been dancing all day and evening.
Thank you very much. It's your applause, couples.
And the final set of scores for the Quickstep. Once again, the Italians topping the list, followed by the Carabais and then Bizukas and Daniute. The Italians, Bosco and Pitton, in 4th, the other German couple in 5th, and 6th, the Russians, Gimaev and Basiuk. And indeed, that's their final position. A very good effort from Marat Gimaev and Alina Basiuk.
Yep, they'll be delighted with their first world final, and they were by no means clearly 6th.
And in 5th place, Benedetta Foruggia and Claudia Köhler, the local couple from Germany.
Again, a great result, 5th place in your first Worlds final.
Italy, Paolo Bosco and Silvia Pitton.
Yes, the Italians, Bosco and Pitton, coming in 4th.
And this was a new style for them, and I think very much better.
3rd place from Lithuania, Aronas Pitsokas, Edita Daniute.
Well, They didn't manage to keep up last year's position.
They'll be deeply disappointed, but they're strong, they'll dig in deep, they'll come back fighting, I'm sure.
And possibly the surprise of the evening. In second place, Sasha and Natasha Karabai.
Well, they're on home soil, and to be fair, they did dance very well indeed. Now they've got to try and do it in other countries around the world.
And that's their dad there.
Weltmeister in den Standardtänzen der IDSF. From Italy, Domenico Soale and Gioa Serrasoli.
Yeah, it was never really in doubt. The champions are champions again.
Yeah, well deserved.
All congratulations to them, a lovely young couple. They dance very nicely.
So, a successful defence for the Italian couple. They won every dance. They're undefeated over the last 2 years. But the big question is, will they be back to defend their title next time?
Well, we didn't decide yet, and we want to live like a surprise to see when we are going to go away. We didn't decide yet. You will see.
Well, a fantastic night for Domenico Soale and Gioia Serrasoli. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. And now from Michael, from Alison and from me, Bruce Hamill, until the next time, goodbye.